Hey guys, it's Finley. Happy New Year to all. It is January 5th, just 5 minutes after noon on a Wednesday. And I have a lot to update about. So I didn't finish the holiday video that I updated last or uploaded last. My Christmas actually turned out to be kind of a disaster, but I'm over it. If it had to be bad, at least it was bad with my best friend, so I'm not overtly concerned. And then after Christmas, New Year's Eve was awesome. I went to the coast with my partner, and it was fantastic, to say the least. We went to Ocean Shores, and Ocean Shores is one of, if not my most favorite place in the world. My family, before everyone started getting sick and kind of drifting apart, would go there every year. And so the place, that stretch of the North Shore community in Washington, has a lot of history for me. So it was very cool and kind of emotional at times to go back and kind of relive those memories and start creating new ones. It was actually really fun, and I hope we get to go soon. So that's how I rang in the new year, and it was pretty rad. And then after I got back, I started rehearsing for Turandot. And the rehearsal schedule for that has been kind of crazy. We had 3 music rehearsals in November, and then we had Thanksgiving, and then we had 3 music rehearsals in December, and then we had Christmas, and then we had a couple rehearsals, and then New Year's Eve, so it's kind of been like a start and stop kind of deal. But now that January has finally rolled around and the holiday season has passed, we're pretty much rehearsing every night, which is awesome. Whoa. I put this on top of a piano, and I just hit a key, which is kind of funny. Anyway, so it's been a really exciting process for me to sing with my first real opera company. Not only is it gonna beef up my resume a little bit, I think, but the company itself has been amazing about the trans thing. Like, I could not ask for a better experience. Because I haven't legally changed my name yet, it still says my legal name on my driver's license, which is what they need for employment purposes, since technically they're my employer right now. And the coordinator, I don't know her official job title, but she asked me, do you prefer male or female pronouns? What name do you prefer? And we have to wear these little name tags. So she was totally cool about putting my preferred first and last name on my name tag. She asked me if I wanted to wear a male or female costume, what I needed for changing accommodations. Just, like, incredible. Every tranny's wet dream about how an employer would treat them. And I was just really encouraged by, and continue to be encouraged by, how I'm being treated. But it's the fine arts, and people in the fine arts tend to be pretty cool about those kinds of things. And for those of you who are wondering, because I'm kind of a dude on the streets, but a female on the stage, I am going to be wearing female costumes to preserve the integrity of the art form and do what I'm supposed to do. It was nice that they asked what my preference was, but at the end of the day, the responsible thing to do for this is to present female on stage because I'm singing as a mezzo-soprano or contralto. If I were singing as a tenor, then I would obviously dress as a man, but I'm cast as a female character, so I have to wear a female costume. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense. And does that give me dysphoria? Hell yes, it does. But, you know, that's kind of what you sign up for when you kind of try to live two lives like this. I had my, it's really funny. I had my measurements taken for my costume. And even though I'm not on T, or ever have been, I still, for the most part, have a very mannish, masculine shape. So it was really funny because there were two women. There was one taking my actual measurements, and then she'd say them out loud, and then the costume mistress would write them down. So neck, 17 inches, waist, I'm not going to tell you what my waist measurement is, and then she measured my chest, and even with my binder on, it's like 49 inches, you know, so they're like, oh my god, you're a dude. We're dressing a refrigerator. It's just really funny. It's kind of nice to know that even though I'm not on T, I can still pass, because I walked in and they were like, who are you? You don't look like Rachel. So it's been a really amazing experience, and I know not all companies are probably going to be that cool about it, but Portland Opera is, so cheers to them. What else besides opera? You know, there's really nothing else other than opera going on. That kind of takes up every night. I'm still looking for a job. I've actually been really discouraged because I haven't really found anything. But I think eventually my luck is going to change. I've been looking for a year. So the law of averages and numbers dictates that eventually I'll find something. Still singing in the church choir. It's pretty awesome. I should have already gotten my December check today, which is going to be sweet. I have to move. Actually, you're looking at my new place right now. I can't afford the place that I'm in now. So I'm moving downtown to be closer to where I will eventually go to school and prospective employment places, and so that's kind of hard. It's kind of a blow to my ego, and I'm not very excited about it, but it's something that needs to be done. And hopefully this will only be a short-term thing, like 6 to 8 months, and then I'll probably get my own studio in this same building and be just fine. But it's a little frustrating to be back in a position where I'm just not making enough money. So that sucks. And it's not like I haven't been looking either, but Portland has a documented 10.5% unemployment rate for a reason. It's super hard to get a job here, but it'll happen. It's gonna happen soon. Aside from that, I had a little bit of a blowout with my family. Apparently there was some drama on Christmas about who I'm dating, and, you know, you have to come to realize that that's just part of the territory, especially if you have not come out as trans and your family still thinks that you identify, well, my family still thinks that I identify as a lesbian, unless they're watching these, which I doubt. But I have not come out to them. I didn't come out to them just like I said I wouldn't in my last video. But in the next week, I'm going to tell them. So that's going to be really interesting. But I feel like my relationship with my family is slowly kind of fading into nothing, which sucks. But so many family members are sick right now, and people are just scattered all over the place, and so much shit happened with my family when I first moved down here that it's like, that's gonna happen. And honestly, family as an adopted person, that's something that I don't think I've ever shared in a video. I was adopted at birth. So going through the process of like finding my biological family and reconciling them with my adoptive family and blah, the whole concept of family is kind of lost on me anyway. But now that I've met someone who more or less includes me in her family, it makes things easier to kind of redefine boundaries with the family I have now. I have a lot more to say, but I'm already at like 11 minutes, so I'm gonna make another video. So see you in a bit. Bye.